line, logic vanishes. What takes over is fear of loss, fear of missing out, or the need to prove something. Profitable traders, on the other hand, think differently. They aren't superhuman, and they aren't emotionless robots. They still feel the sting of a losing trade, the excitement of a big win, the pull of wanting to trade more than they should. But here's the difference. They've trained themselves to respond differently. When they lose, they don't spiral into revenge trading. They accept it as part of the game. When they win, they don't suddenly feel invincible and start doubling their position sizes. They treat it as just another data point. When the market moves sideways, they don't force trades out of boredom. They wait, because they know that waiting is just as much a skill as executing. And this mindset isn't just natural, it's trained. You can see it in professional poker players. The best ones don't have the best cards every hand. They just play the probabilities with discipline, and they never let a bad beat push them into emotional decisions. Trading is the same. A profitable trader doesn't need to be right all the time. They just need to think like a casino, not a gambler. Casinos don't panic when someone wins at blackjack. They know the edge is in the long-term numbers. Profitable traders see the market exactly the same way. Here's where most traders go wrong. They come to the market with the wrong expectations. They want quick riches. They want certainty. They want to be right every time. And those desires poison their decision-making. A loser will place a trade and immediately think about the money they could make, and that makes every tick against them feel unbearable. A profitable trader, meanwhile, places the same trade and thinks about probabilities, about process, about whether they executed their plan correctly. If they lose, it doesn't threaten their identity. If they win, it doesn't make them reckless. It sounds simple, but it's not easy. The market has a way of pressing on your deepest psychological wounds. If you hate being wrong, the market will humble you. If you have a need to control things, the market will remind you how powerless you are. If you crave excitement, the market will lure you into overtrading until you bleed your account dry. That's why most people lose, not because they lack a good system, but because they lack the mental edge to handle the battlefield inside their own head. Take a look at what happens when two traders enter the same setup. Both have studied the charts, both see the same breakout forming. Trader A enters, sets their stop loss, and lets the trade play out. Trader B enters, but the moment the price ticks against them by 5 pips, they panic. They exit early, only to watch the trade go in their original direction. Frustrated, they jump back in late, this time at a worse entry. Now the market retraces again, and they get stopped out. By the end of the day, Trader A has made money, Trader B has lost money. Same trade, same setup, the only difference was the mental game. That's the razor's edge that separates profitable traders from losers. It's not knowledge, it's not strategy, it's the ability to stay calm in the storm. And it gets even deeper. Profitable traders understand something that losers don't. The market doesn't care about them. It doesn't care about their needs, their hopes, or their goals. A losing trader takes the market personally. They feel like the market is out to get them, like it moves against them specifically. Profitable traders never fall into that trap. They know the market is neutral, indifferent. It's just data, just probabilities. And the moment you stop taking it personally, you free yourself to actually see it clearly. This is the paradox. The less you care about being right, the more often you end up being right.
Good evening. Welcome for tonight's webinar. Hello, Sir Dexter. Sir, yes, sir. Kumusta, Pops? Ayos lang ba tayo dyan? Okay. Okay, kailangan ko mag-English dito no? Kasi marami manonood nito sa YouTube natin. So, I have to speak in English. Okay, my friend? Anyway, I hope you can follow. So, tonight, our killer strategy, SNR. Okay? I'm always saying in the GC, SNR. Okay? QM. QM ako ng QM doon. Ano ba yung pinagsasabi ko? Okay, so we will just review what we've been through for the past 3 weeks now of this SNR Master Class. So we will go reviewing this, Sir Dexter. Okay, so for the main content, support and resistance, why traders are using this, the types of SNR, which is very important, why they matter, how support and resistance level forms, okay, how do we plot them in our chart, the traditional support and or resistance, the SBR, RBS, and gap SNR, and the head and shoulders, among many others. Okay, so 50% deposit bonus, deposit 100, you get 50, 500, you get 250, 1,000, you get $500 extra. How nice. So better avail this now, Sir Dex. You must avail this 50% deposit bonus of Algoter. So you will have more money to trade, right? So avail now while it's still available. Who knows, this will go fast and we will not be able to get this chance of a lifetime. All right. Okay. So there are many types of SNR. Okay. There it is. Traditional SNR, SBR, support becomes resistance. Hello, Mr. Nani. Yes, sir. Welcome to our webinar. Thank you, sir. Resistance becomes support, RBS, the gap SNR, head and shoulders, okay, the QM. Okay, I'm always saying in the GC, QM, multi-time frame. And the last one is multi-time frame, okay? Take the screenshot now, okay? Take a screenshot or take a photo of this, guys. This is very important, okay? Now, once you have that, I hope you get the screenshot or the photo. Okay. For the traditional SNR, okay, the first type, traditional SNR, it's always like this, guys. You only need two candles, the red, the green, or the green and the red. Okay, for the support, you will mark the first candle, and then to your right, you will draw a line like this. Okay, so that will be the support. That's it. Ganun lang siya kadali. Okay? And for the resistance, it's always from the first candle to the second candle, draw a line from the first candle on the body, not the wick, the body. Okay, the body of the candle. Regardless how long, how short the wick, you must mark it from the body of the candle. Okay, guys, from where it closes. So in this example, this bearish candle closes there, so you mark from the closing. Okay, and for the resistance, okay, from this green candle close there, you mark it from the body. That's the traditional SNR. Okay, that's it. Very easy. Okay, now for the SBR, it's the same. For the SBR, support becomes resistance, sometimes called the support break resistance. Okay, it's like this. Okay, there's the support, red, green. Okay, support. So support, there's the support via V level. So support, then break because of this candle, break. And now this will act as a resistance. You see, it cannot go there. It's now acting as a resistance. That's it. SBR. The other one is RBS. There's the resistance. Okay, A level. A level. Break. Breakage of this candle. Now acting as support. You see? Very, very easy, right? It's very easy, guys. Okay. Now, for the gap SNR, it is either two consecutive bullish or bearish candles. So bearish, bullish, the gap between the candle act as an SNR. So there's the gap there, okay? The open close of the candle. So this is the closing, this is the opening, okay? There's the resistance when it's bearish. When it's bullish, okay, you will mark the line there that will act as the support. All right, two bearish candle, two bullish candle. That's it. The gap SNR, okay? Gap SNR. So what else? We finish this, we finish this, finish this. Head and shoulder. Head and shoulder is one of the most widely recognized and reliable chart patterns, okay? It is primarily used by traders to identify a shift, huh? Meaning there's a shift from a bullish trend to a bearish trend. And it signals that an upward rally is likely coming to an end. Okay, for example, in this bullish scenario, okay, left shoulder, neckline, break. Okay, boss, okay, head. Then it stopped there in this neckline level. It will stop there. Okay, it's not very common, but when this thing happens, it's so easy now to spot. Hello, sir, Anthony, sir. Welcome to our webinar. Okay, hope you can catch up. Okay, for the head and shoulder. Okay, this is the left shoulder, the head or the apex. Then it will go to this neckline. Okay, and then it will form the right shoulder. Once this right shoulder, okay, forms, it will break this neckline. Now, this is now the shift, okay, from bullish, now it will go bearish. Inverse head and shoulder is the opposite. Okay, there's the left and right shoulder, the head. When it breaks the neckline, it will now go to the moon. That's the easiest explanation. Okay, guys, I hope you understand. Very easy to. If you cannot understand, please ask me anytime in the chat. Okay. What is the other SNR type? Okay, we finish head and shoulder. Quasimodo, QM. QM ako ng QM sa GC dahil ito talaga ang favorite reversal pattern ko. Dahil madalas siya mangyari kahit sa 1 minute. Okay? Now, QM. The QM pattern is a reversal formation that indicates a potential shift in the prevailing market trend. Its name is derived from the character Quasimodo, alluding to the pattern's asymmetrical and uneven structure. The primary feature that distinguishes the QM pattern from other price action patterns is its tendency to trap traders who enter position based solely on breakouts of previous highs or lows. So it's like this. Okay, resistance. Boss. Okay, now you are thinking this will respect the law. Okay, but it did not. It broke the neckline. Now all the buyers here are trapped because if you will buy here, okay, you will put your stop loss there, right? But now this price went down, hitting your stop loss. That is the problem. When you spot this, because for me now it's very easy to spot the shoulder. When I see this boss, expect some QM is going to form, especially when you are near the higher time frame SNR. Okay, when you are in the weekly, in the daily, and you will spot this in the 5 minute or in the 1 minute, there is now the QM happening there. Okay, I've shown this many times in the GC. Okay, I'm screenshotting this to you, so you will know why I am always saying QM, 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 QM. Okay, because this is the best and the most powerful, okay, sniper entry, guys. Okay, for the inverse, it's reverse. Okay, just reverse this. Okay, there's the left shoulder, the head, and then when it broke this neckline, you can enter here. First entry, second entry, okay. First entry in the neckline, for second entry in the shoulder. The last one is here. That's why, okay, I will show you. My God, what happened? My God. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me for my crazy laptop. Oh, where is that? There it is. Come on. My God. Huh. Okay. Can you see it now, guys? Why do you notice these traders, okay, they are buying like crazy here. Buy, 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 buy. Why, why? Buy, 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 buy. To the moon. This is like there's some secret going on here. For the longest time, for years, okay, years. I counted years. How they know this is going to fly, right? It's flying now. 100 pips now. Buy, 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 buy. Like they saw something here because it's the QM. There is the QM. They saw the neckline broken, and now they will start to buy here in the neckline. Buy, buy, buy. It goes down, shoulder, buy, buy, buy. Went to the head, buy, buy, buy. If it goes down, then stop loss, but very small stop loss, maybe 30 pips. That is the secret sauce, guys. When the neckline is broken like this, okay, it will retrace to this neckline, to the shoulder, to the head. Buy, 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 buy. Okay, here maybe they will put 1, 2 position. Buy, buy. And then it went to the shoulder. Buy, 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 buy. Okay, maybe. Okay. For many a scenario, it will go to the left shoulder for sure. Many scenario. Here it's very rare. It will just hit the neckline and it will reverse. It is possible, but for the majority of the time, it will always go to the at least the left shoulder. When this thing reach this, okay, they will buy like crazy, like this. They will buy like crazy. Buy, 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 buy. Because it's the QM. And when it reach even the head, sometimes it will hit here, but very fast. And it will reverse. There's a wick. Bye, 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 bye. To the moon. To the moon, guys. Okay, so that's the QM. That's why I like this very much. So, how you plot this SNR in the chart? Hello, Sir Glenn. Welcome, sir. Okay. So how do you plot this in the chart, guys? That's it. Just a simple line. Okay. For me, I color coded this. For the red one, it's in the 1 hour time frame, like this one. XAU USD 1 hour. So I mark all this gap SNR in red. Okay? Because this is also a traditional SNR, red green support, red red line. And I saw the green candle closing there in the 1 hour. So I mark this as the 1 hour as support here. This is as yes, a support. Here is the resistance because it's going down. So resistance, resistance, resistance. The green one, okay, is the H4 for me, because if you will only have one color of line, you will now get confused unless you are very, your mind is very sharp. You can distinguish. Yes, you can. But for me, especially for beginner, I suggest you use colors to identify which time frame SNR you are looking. So this is a 4 hour. In the 4 hour, there is a gap. Sorry, yes. In the 4 hour, there is a gap SNR, and now in the 4 hour and in the 1 hour time frame. This is very strong resistance now because you have multi time frame. Because you will have a multi time frame SNR, meaning more than one. So you have, sorry, where is that? You will have two time frame here, the 1 hour and the 4 hour, okay, time frame. They are having the same SNR in this level. So it will be very strong. And here there is a 1 hour support, and down below there is because this violet line is the 15-minute. Okay. So I went to the 15-minute, I saw a support there. And this is a roadblock. Okay. I put this because when price will reach this SNR, the QM may form here. Okay, the QM pattern will form here, and that's why you need to TP. Okay, when you see the QM, time to TP because it will now reverse. Okay, but if it did not, okay, you can hold. That is the secret sauce. When there is no QM, there is a body candle close above this level, then you can hold. It will go to the next roadblock here, and still no QM, hold. Maybe here there will be a QM, then time to TP. This is hundreds of pips, guys. Maybe 1,000 or thousands of pips if you are in H4 time frame. Okay, that's it. So, okay, let's just finish this. As you know, we have copy trading in Algoter, where you can copy the trades of expert traders in real time for $100. You can start copy trading, guys. Okay, so avail if you want this. And also we have our gold trader bot. Okay, you can start with 1,000 because you need the room. Okay, room to move or to handle this drawdown. As you all know, gold is very volatile, so you need at least a bigger capital. But guys, yeah, you cannot imagine the profit I am making here. Okay, it's like profiting $18,000. Can you imagine $18,000 in profit just letting the gold bot run this in your Zoe account? My God. So avail now, guys. Huh? With 1,000, you can start the gold bot. The gold bot will trade for you gold trend, Algoter 04. It will trade gold for you. Okay. And it will close the trades automatically to protect your capital. And every time you will wake up in the morning, you will see your profit compounding. Very nice, huh? So avail now, guys. Okay. Really. Okay. And as you all know, we also have some insurance program here. Keep 100% of any profits you make. Originally, this was 1,500, but now for already 500, you can avail this, okay? There's a sweet spot here of $6,000, okay? ROI of 26.79. And contact our algorithm managers. They can explain to you in detail about this insurance program, okay? You will never lose a single dollar here. And lastly, our 50% deposit bonus. Deposit 100, you get 50, 500, you get 250, 1,000, you get $500 extra, guys. Okay, avail now, guys, while it's still available, because the more money you can trade, the better, right? So, all right, that's it. So we reached the end of the slide. Now we can go to the chart. Okay, SNR, guys. Do you see any indicator like moving average, stochastic, MACD, nothing, zero? Zero indicator, guys, because we don't need the indicator. Indicator are for beginners, okay? Now we are a trader, okay? We will now use the SNR strategy. Horizontal ray. On the weekly time frame, every candle here is 1 week. Red, red, resistance, gap SNR, okay? You see that? Where is that? Okay, there. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Okay, see, this is a candle. There's a red candle again. Between these red candles, there is a gap. So you will mark your line there. And when it's a red candle, it means resistance. Okay, so this is a weekly resistance. Weekly time frame, weekly resistance. You see, it tried to go there, it didn't. And it broke in, okay, rejecting this and it went down. That's why, because it's a resistance. Okay, very good. Again, horizontal ray. Okay, for me, the weekly is color blue. Weekly SNR is color blue. You can choose any color you want. Okay, guys. What else? If you will look, always look to the left. Okay. Where is the weekly support here? Because going up here is support. Going down is resistance. Red, green, support. Right? That's it. You see? It went there. It hit the support. It reversed. And for sure, you will find the QM there. For sure, you will find the QM there. What else? Green, green, support, gap SNR. That's it. Okay? Now, this is June 22. This is Monday, yesterday. This is our weekly candle. Okay? It's going down. Maybe it's now targeting this support. It will target this support, guys. If you don't see the QM, it will target the next support. That's it. Okay? Daily. Daily. Horizontal ray. You see this? Red, green support. There it is. For my daily, it's color black. That's why I'm color coding. If you if you see, this is weekly, this is another week, a daily support in the same exact level. When you see this one, guys, that is a multi-time frame SNR. Multi-time frame SNR, guys, is going to be very strong. Okay, it will be very strong. Okay, now we have two. weekly and daily in this. So when price will reach this, it will reject this for sure 100%. Maybe not 100, maybe 99%. It will wick this. Okay, it will create a wick like this. Whoop, whoop. It will get electrocuted. It will reverse there. And from here, you will see the QM happening. Then you can write this because it make the rejection there. Okay. So once you have this, okay, let's remove. This is the daily candle. Okay, I will remove this indicator. My bad. Sorry about that. Okay, now we don't have any single one indicator. We are in the daily. Always mark the SNR. Okay, for beginners like you can always practice. Practice is key. Green, red, we are in the daily because this daily is not finished. This is today, June 23. It will not finish. Maybe it will reach here during the New York session. It will tap this. There's nowhere to go. Okay. Green, red should be a support here. Like this. Sorry. My bad. Red, green here is the support. Red, green, support. Red, green, support. Now it's broken the support. Is there any support in the daily between this? No, this is the next support. It will target this, my friend. Okay. Now, watch what happens, guys. H4. Let's also hide this trading session indicator. Now you can see more SNR forming, right? Now it's going to get noisier and noisier. If you go lower, H1, M30, M15, then you will see the strategy, okay, unfolding. So, why did this form here in the H4? Why did it go up? Because now this is support. H4, okay, that's why color coding, because you know you will get confused. Now green, okay, for me H4 is green. Now I know this is a support. You see, support, tap this support, went to the moon. This is hundreds of pips, guys, huh? In the H4 time frame. Why did it tap there and reject? There's some QM there, my friend. Okay, and then why did it stop in this level? H4, gap SNR. Gap SNR? Sorry, you cannot go up. Rejection, there is a QM there. We will check this in the lower time frame. Why it went there, why it went there. Okay, that is the roadblock. Okay, because every H4 gap SNR here is a roadblock. That's it. That's why when you don't see a QM here, hold. It can go here. When you see the QM, TP, time to go down. That's it, guys. So that is the roadblock, huh? So when it's going down, this is a black is a daily support, okay? But here you will not see a QM here because it broke this. And it went to the H4 support. There is no QM happening here. Maybe at this time there is somewhere here. Okay, you see this, guys. H4, huh? H4, resistance, gap SNR, resistance becomes support, support, roadblock. You see, exactly there, it's stopping there. It's stopping there. The price action is stopping there and reversing because of this resistance. Breakage becomes support. I am the support. I am H4. I am a strong time frame SNR. So it's respecting this for now. Okay? Because this is fresh. Never tap. Did you see this candle tapping this? No, only this one. It's fresh, so it taps there. Okay. And you can go, okay, let's go. Watch this area. Okay, let's rewind. Okay, for maybe for now, this is what you are seeing in the chart. I said, support. What will happen to the support? Go to H1. Nothing. M30. Still nothing. M15. Nothing. M5. Okay. At this time, what time is this? This is Saturday. Okay, this is the weekend. This is Friday night. Okay. And Saturday morning, 12:55, 1 o'clock. Okay. Remember that H4 SNR here? Still, it didn't tap this one. Let's check. There. It started to tap this H4 SNR. But why did it reverse? Mm-hmm. Red, green, head. Red, green, support. Red, green, support. Red, green, support. Shoulder, head. Green, red. Okay. You have to zoom in, my friend. Red, green, support. Green, red, neckline. Broken the neckline in the 5 minute. You see? To the moon. You see? When this candle in the 5 minute has broken the neckline, what did it do? It went to the neckline, it went to the shoulder. But when you see this, this is a QM. 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 Shoulder. Head. Neckline broken. Tapping the neckline, tapping the shoulder. You see, it will look like this in the line chart. Exactly like that, guys. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's look like this. It will form as a support, left shoulder, then a neckline, then a head, then the breakage of the neckline. That's it. And then it will tap this. It will, what happened to this? It will tap the neckline and the shoulder and reverse. That's what happened here. but you are not watching, you are not waiting patiently for this. First entry, neckline. Second entry, shoulder. Buy, 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 buy. This is now the Q. And when you see the breakage, it's a clear breakage. Body candle close. Look what it do. Went to the neckline, went to the shoulder. Okay, this is the normal thing. But sometimes it will go to the head. You can still buy. And your stop loss, it will look like this. You started buying here, huh? You started buying there, backline. Buy, buy, buy. Oh, negative, negative, negative. Don't worry. Put the stop loss below that head. It will tap the head sometimes like this. If it touched your stop loss, then at least how many pips only? Not too much. Okay, but look at your risk to reward, my friend. If okay, if it rejected the green one, H4 support, what did it target? The next H4 resistance. It will target the next H4 resistance there. Look, very clean. And this is the next morning, Monday, okay? 8, okay, the breakage is here, 8 o'clock Asia session. Imagine Asian session giving you this. How many pips is this, guys? If you started there, next to the next edge for resistance there, that's 63, yeah? 63 pips. Yes, 63 pips, 63 pips. You see? So, QM. Sniper entry, guys. Sniper entry. Because in the ICT or SMC, you will wait for the breakage of this, change of character, okay? Because it's going down, okay? Now you will think this is now the should be the change of character, chalk. Ah, now you see, where is the earlier entry? Here or here? Here. The QM, guys, the QM. I'm always saying in the GC QM, because this is the secret sauce. For years, waited for this. And now I am giving this to you like peanuts. I see you will wait for a change of character. Now we are going upside, now late. So this is more pips for you, right? You can buy here, buy here, buy here, buy. Like just like this. Buy. QM to the moon. This is see. We are in the 5 minute. Okay, we see the QM. If there's a key level, higher time frame key level like H4, the green one, just wait for the QM. If there is no QM, is this a QM? No. Where is the shoulder? Where is the head? Where is the neckline? Nothing. So you can hold. Okay, let's check. Okay. At this point, okay, you didn't spot the QM here. At this point, you see, when you see the QM head, shoulder, neckline, red, green. You see, when see, Zoom in, my friend. See, this is brokerage, okay? Breakage of the neckline. Where did it go? It went back to the neckline. It went back to the shoulder. Sell here. Now you can TP here. Okay? Because you didn't see the QM here, but the QM started now here. You can TP. See, let's say you spot the Q let's say from this point, okay? From this point, breakage of the QM neckline, okay, it will go to the shoulder. At this point, you can exit. At least you have 54 pips there. Now you can start selling. You see, after closing your buy, now you can sell. Sell, 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 sell. Sell, 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 sell. This is the problem. Let's see why it did that. Okay, you see the scenario. Okay, price action is price action, but this is what happened. Otherwise, this will not go down if there is no QM here. But at this point, something is there's always a reason why price is reversing. Okay, let's see. Head, shoulder, green, red, neckline, breakage. Guys, this is a QM. From QM to QM, okay. Now you see this now going to reverse. See? That's why price are reversing like crazy because of this QM. At this point, you say, it went back to the H for SNR, head, shoulder. Where is the shoulder? Red, sorry, green, red. But there is also a green, red here. That is the shoulder. Neckline, red, green, breakage. Went back to the neckline, went back to the shoulder, and it went to the apex, to the head. Buy, sorry, sell, 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 to the Titanic. QM, QM, QM. Everything is QM, 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 QM. Okay, didn't you notice that? Head, shoulder, neckline. Breakage of the neckline, went to the neckline, went to the shoulder, and almost went to that head. It went to the head. Sell, 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 sell to the Titanic. You are already profiting here from selling, and it made another QM here, another entry, more entries to sell, 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 sell to the Titanic. You see, from this point, from this you are selling. It went to the head. You are selling here. At this point, 43 pips. No, 43 pips is very small, guys. This is 427 pips. Am I hallucinating here? 4212 minus 41. Yes, because this is gold. That's why, guys, when I say QM, there's something going on here for you to profit, to capitalize on the way down, on the way up, like this. That's all there is to it in this SNR, guys. Okay, so let's clear this. Let's go back to H4. Okay, what is this? Tuesday. Okay. Okay. H4, huh? Green, red, resistance. Green. H4. Red, green, support. Right? Yes. There's that Asian, sorry, trading session indicator. Gap SNR. Resistance. This is today's price action. Right? During Tokyo. Price started here. 6 o'clock today. Tokyo. At this point, guys, okay, it is, what about the daily? Okay, you cannot find the daily SNR, maybe in H1. There. Red, red, resistance. For me, H1 is color red. Why did price stop there? Because of the resistance. Gap SNR. In the 5 minute, it will look like that. In the 1 minute, it will look like this. Stops that. Form the head. Form the shoulder. Form the neckline. Red, green is the neckline. There. Red, green, neckline. Breakage. You see, don't FOMO. Do not FOMO. Wait for it to go back there. Went to the neckline. Sell. Went to the shoulder. Sell. Reverse. To the Titanic, guys. Asian session. You started selling here at 9:08. 08. If you saw this, And now you get the hang of this strategy. Have some very deep pockets, guys, because you are tapping the higher time frame SNR. H1, H4. Okay, you see in the New York session last night. Okay, sorry, last Friday. Oh yeah, last night. Yes. See, cannot go there. Test this once because there's an SNR H1. That's it. Just go to the lowest time frame you can find the QM, tap the neckline, tap the shoulder, sell, 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 sell. To the Titanic, guys. And around this time, 9:51, it started to reverse. Why? Head, shoulder, neckline. Another QM there. See, body kind of closing, huh? You can see it, huh? You can see it, guys. Body kind of close, taps this neckline, reversing. Oh, didn't, yeah, at least something here, huh? Because maybe there's another QM happening there. But let's see. There again. Head, shoulder, neckline. Breakage, went back to the leg, went back to the shoulder, reverse. And this is a 5 minute, 1 minute support forming there. Red, green, there's a support. So price went there. And that's it, guys. For the longest time, okay, we are trading. We are not, you see, because you are playing in the 1 minute, that's why you only get this kind of pips. But if you are playing with the 1 hour, 4 hour, okay, let's say, let's hide this. Head, shoulder, neckline. My friend, this is in the 4 hour. When you see this one, don't FOMO. It will go back to the neckline. It will go back to the shoulder. It will go back to the head. You see, because it's very strong SNR level, H4 time frame. When you spot this, my friend, prepare to have deep pockets now. Short. Let's say you started shorting here because this is the first one. Okay. Tapping there. Sell. Here, sell. Negative. You are going negative. Huh? Sell, 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 sell. Negative. Okay. Stop loss is above this week here. You see, this is very dangerous also, but this is uh, this is the price action we need to. I don't know how you can manage this in H4. Okay, but for sure, if you'll go to the lower time frame, you will find some QM here. Okay, once you got that, and you will target this low here, this fresh support, because that time it's not there's no candle. This is your fresh support there in the H4. So you will have your green line there. If you want to copy me, you will target this. because you are playing with the H4 resistance there. H4 QM, you will find the next support there in the H4 time frame also. But on the way down, there is some roadblock. That is a roadblock. It could react here. Okay. But since it went through, maybe there's no QM there. So just keep holding. This is another roadblock. This is a support. But you see, it just sliced through there because of this very strong QM. Okay, this hundreds of pips. So how many pips is this, guys? 646 pips to the downside. Sorry. Where's the target? Here. 193 pips. This is very strong level of understanding price action, guys, but the simplest you can ever have because there is no indicator we are using. Did we use the stochastic? Did we use the MACD? Did we use any moving average here? Nothing, just lines. Okay, so let's check this price action here. I will mark something here like yeah, let's find this price action here in the chart. Okay, let's rewind this. Okay, it's in the H4. Now let's go to H1 or M5. Okay, this is the QM we mark. This is the head. Why did it reverse there? It will go up, right? It will go up there. It will go up the head. Okay. Uh-huh. Head. Shoulder. Neckline. QM, guys. Maybe in the 1 minute it's more clear. Yes. Same. This could be the left shoulder. This could be your neckline. This could be the head. QM. See? Shoulder, neckline. Neckline could be this. See? Went to that neckline. So it will look like that in the candles. You see? Sell. Because this is a QM. We were in the 4 hour, right? And you are asking why it's reversing there. Because there's a QM at the end of the road. At the end of the road, there is a smaller QM happening there, guys. So I hope I've explained this to you. Okay. And you can practice this in your free time, okay? Because in TradingView, you don't have the replay feature, right? You don't have because you are not a subscriber. So what you will do, you will go to gocharting.com. Gocharting.com. There it is. And then you will sign in. I will sign in. I will go to features. Sorry, yeah. I will go to features, charting, start trading. Okay, that's that you want. Now BTC change this to XAUUSD gold. There. For the first time, you go to right click appearance. Okay, you will see some sessions there, some watermark there. So to remove all that, go right click appearance sessions watermark. Remove all that, so you will have a clean chart. Then you can backtest. How to backtest? Replay. Replay. Okay, we are in the 1 hour, for example. Replay. Double click to select candle start on replay mode. Okay, you want to replay from this point. Now you can replay, guys. Okay, every 1 second you play, you will have one candle there. Then you can backtest for free. How nice, guys. Okay, so that's it. Okay, you can always watch this in Algutars YouTube channel. For Mr. Glenn, I will open YouTube. Al Gutter. My God. Alguter, that's me, guys. Okay, Alguter, and then your trading assistant. That's me, guys. Okay, and then subscribe, subscribe, and then you will go to live. This is now live. So this is now live, and then you can see all our masterclass webinars in the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Among the other strategy I've revealed to you guys, you just choose which one you like, choose your poison, and be the best trader you can ever be, guys. Okay. So thank you all for coming for tonight. And I'll see you next time. Sabi ni Nance, what fantastic news. Yes, it's about the QM, guys. That's why in the GC, I'm always saying QM, QM, QM. Because this is the secret sauce na keep nila sa atin. Okay? Hindi nila ni-reveal dahil ang damot-damot nila. Yun ang totoo doon. Pero wag ako. Okay? Yes, Mr. Glenn, you're welcome. And also to Mr. Dexter. Yes, always the QM. When you see the QM in the higher time frame, mark them, okay? With your SNR, with your color coding of the lines, okay? So, and then you are in H4 and then you see it's going up there. Maybe some QM going to happen. Okay, I'm going to watch you because that time, okay, that time there is no candle, huh? And then you say you are selling. Oh, sell, sell. Oh no, no, no. Don't do this because this is H4. Huh? This is hundreds of pips going down there. So just wait, okay? But when you see some candle, okay, going there, that's a support. This is H4. Huh? This one candle is 4 hours. My God. This for one green is for this one red is 8 or this almost one full day you are waiting like crazy. So you just mark your support. I am still in the QM area. I'm going to watch you. And then and timing is also it's another 4 hour candle. This is 6 o'clock in the morning. This is Tuesday, 2 o'clock. This is Monday. It means we are sleeping. You are awake at this time. We are sleeping, guys. So 6 o'clock Tuesday today. Okay, it gave us this week there. It was going up, right? The 6 a.m. My God, why it's not okay? You see, it is going. It was a green candle going there, green, green. You said, oh, maybe it will not give this QM strategy. But I am waiting. And QM, you are there. You will go to the 5 minute, and then you spot there the QM up there in this H4. This was the green was H4, right? And then this is your head, this is your shoulder, this is your neckline, and you are watching in the 5 minute. Oh, maybe it will not, but well, you spot the QM in the 1 minute, and something is cooking here. Adobo. This is the adobo. This is the adobo rice for lunch or for breakfast. Shoulder, head, neckline, break. Okay, thank you very much. Sell. Because now you are in the 1 minute. Okay, and you can see this is just like 20, okay, 40 pip stop loss. You can manage this, but in the in the 4 hour, this is very large. So always go to the lower time frame. You are now in the 1 minute. You can manage this. If it reverse on you, okay, thank you very much. Sorry. Next QM. But if it succeed and if it plays out, prepare for your deep pocket. You are in the sniper entry of the 4 hour QM. There, you started selling there. And then the people around you are amazed. Wow, you are a very expert. Yes, you are now an expert because you have the QM strategy. And guys, to the Titanic, to the Titanic. 1,000 pips, 2,000, $3,000. And you will target, because you are playing with the H4, you will target all the support on the H4, the SNR levels on the H4 time frame. You will mark your gap SNR, your traditional SNR, until you get rich, my guy, my friends. Okay, so that's it, guys. Okay, so back test, practice while you have it. The more screen time, the better. Okay, you will master this strategy. Okay, guys. So until we meet again next Thursday, maybe we will get more deeply in this SNR strategy next Thursday, guys. Okay, so see you on this coming Thursday. Okay, so until we meet again, thank you all for coming. Good night. Bye bye.